Okay, so a quick update on the Ginny Rig project. Um, there's a million different ways you can configure this rig. And it's kind of a good and bad thing, but all the parts are quality. And so I'm just kind of toying around with it, figuring out where I'm going to mount things and how I'm going to use it. The parts are really nice. I got to shorten these rods back here. I have extra parts, so I'm still kind of swapping things in and out. So the rig is nice. The price, dirt cheap. I love it. It has pretty much everything I need, except for a counterweight. You got a lot of pieces here. It gets a little heavy on the hands, and to make it more comfortable for long periods of shooting, definitely need a counterweight. So again, I'm gonna swap these out with probably some of these shorter rails, and then put a counterweight in the back. Now, a counterweight system for shoulder rigs are, for some reason, extremely expensive. You're gonna get like an empty box out there for about $180, which you can fill up with stuff. You can find some 5-pound weight counterweights out there, maybe around the $80 range. But I was just looking around for maybe some DIY solutions. If you're not using a rig like this, maybe you're building your own rig and you're kind of looking for some type of counterweight that will be very functional and still look somewhat professional. And what I came up with online was scuba diving weights. These are weights that are used to add to a weight belt to control your buoyancy. The nice thing about these weights are they actually look pretty good. They're available from different sizes, from 1 pound all the way up to 12 pounds. So as a test, I grabbed these. So I put a Nikon P7000 camera up here just to kind of show you guys what the relative size is. Now here's a 2-pound weight, and you can see it's smaller than the Nikon. And here we have a 4-pound weight, which is close to the same size as the Nikon. And this is 4 pounds. What's nice about these weights are they're chemically coated with some kind of vinyl coating, so you can actually scrub and wash this if you wanted to. But it has a black matte finish, a very hard, durable vinyl coating here, so it doesn't feel soft. It's very solid because it's just lead weights. It has a couple of slips here to give me some mounting options for this rig or for any DIY rig that you're planning on making. So again, here's the 4-pound weight, and with a black matte finish, it actually blends in nicely with the rig. And if you didn't tell anybody this was scuba diving gear, they probably think it came with the rig. So this is a really good alternative option for anyone looking for some counterweight systems on DIY stuff or even some of the pro stuff here. Again, available from 1 pound all the way up to 12 pounds. And this 4-pound weight right here runs only about $13. They are slightly curved, so they could be stackable. The only thing you might run into is, here's a 4-pound weight, here's a 2-pound weight that does stack nicely in the curve, but it is slightly smaller in dimension because it's less weight. This guy right here, I can mount this under the rig, or if you want to mount it over the rig, you see it's almost the standard size between rods here. So definitely an option for a counterweight system. If you want to get real fancy, you can pick up any project box from electronic stores and you can stuff this inside the box. Very solid, very cheap. I love the fact that it's coated. Everything is rounded here, so if you bump into it, you're not going to scratch yourself or gouge yourself. And it's got that vinyl coating on there, so really comfortable to handle with on the hands, and very clean as well. So that's it. Scuba diving weights. It's going to go on the Ginny rig, help me counterbalance. I think I may swap these out and move up to a solid 5 or 6 pound weight, because I'm planning on putting quite a bit of gear up front. But there you go, scuba diving weights.